Hi, and welcome to Yeti at Large. This is a channel focused on making the most out of what you have, no matter where you're at. Thanks for tuning in and helping out. Thank you for joining us while we head southbound on PCH to Pacifica, California, one of their coastal hidden gems. A Moonraker is a restaurant in Pacifica. It's also a giant sail on an old boat. There's another great restaurant, Nick's, famous for their crab sandwiches. Pacifica is largely overlooked, and I think the locals like it that way. People were great here. You almost forget you're in California until you see a Taco Bell on the beach. And you smell the beautiful flowers which are everywhere. But then you start to notice the signs which are everywhere. Based on this, we decided to drive through a neighborhood and check out this little fixer-upper. We didn't quite have enough money with us today. Maybe next trip. As we look out over the ocean, we see Carl the Fog. He's so famous he has his own website, bumper stickers, and children's books. So if you live somewhere else and you watch a lot of news, you may have a strong opinion about the current state of California. If you live here and you're surrounded by a community you've been in your whole life, you might have a different viewpoint. There are signs everywhere in California. Some of them are helpful. Some of them are absurd. Nevertheless, and regardless of your individual viewpoint, I'm going to go on record as saying that this place is still utterly amazing. The scenery is beyond beautiful, and many of the people we met were genuine, honest, and a lot of fun to be around. But enough of goofing off in Pacifica, right at the coast. We're fueled up on Taco Bell, and we've got some time to kill before our hotel room is ready. So let's head south to Half Moon Bay. We can look at the boats and take a lovely drive. This is part of a 3-day trip to see some family, to rest and relax and rejuvenate. We found some good price tickets on Southwest and flew into Oakland, California, jumped in a rental car, and head to Pacifica right away. Traffic was what you'd expect. But once you're on the coast and you're away from San Jose and Daly City, it slows down tremendously, and it's like you're on another planet in another century. There was decaying infrastructure, there was garbage, there was congestion, but there was also unbelievably beautiful scenery, nice people, and really great food. We had to get a couple of items. I left without any kind of a jacket or sweatshirt, and as Mark Twain said, the coldest he'd ever been was the summer he spent in San Francisco. So at the Ross, they give us this unbelievably heavy-duty bag that says it must be used for at least 125 uses. Same in the Safeway, gave us this heavy-duty bag that had to be used 125 times. I was impressed it was made in America, but even in Arizona, they'll ask you if you even want a bag. Strange. Not the California I've been led to believe exists today, where everything is a eco-friendly utopian paradise. I did notice everything was for my safety, even the sign that was half covered up so I couldn't read what the rest of it said, for my safety. But for my safety, I figured I would document all of this, because apparently that's all California wants to do, is for your safety. We come out of the tunnel and we're at Half Moon Bay. The boats are amazing, the harbor's so cool, and everybody's in a great mood that's out on the fishing pier. Never mind the fact that the monthly rent for one of those slips for the little boats starts at $675. Don't go near the seals, don't feed the seals, don't do anything to affect the seals' behavior. And if you're going to eat seafood, here's how many portions of seafood you should eat a week based on what category you're in. Don't put your cigarette butts in the ocean. Dolphins might start smoking, and you don't want to get a dolphin on smoking. Don't walk out on all the rocks covered in bird poop, because for some reason you might want to do that. Please obey all the laws. Don't bring dogs. Don't make a fire on the pier. Don't skateboard. But you could be like this young man and kiss every crab that you catch. There may be a rule in California against unwanted crab contact. We should ask the crab how they feel about being kissed. Kind of felt like when the hotel gave us grandma's oatmeal raisin cookies and check-in. Give us chocolate chip. In California, you're passing out Frito-Lay products from freedom-loving Texas? That was weird. Nevertheless, it's beautiful, and the people were great and catching fish, so it was a lovely day on the pier. And since we're not going out on a boat today, we decided to leave the pier and go check out some of the family farms inland from the shoreline. It was amazing. Everything grows here. And the flowers, which are growing effectively like weeds, were just unbelievably beautiful. There were gorgeous old farm homes. There was wind vanes with solar panels. There were diesel-powered tractors. A real conflict. And a gas-burning Jeep that was belching more smoke than you could imagine. The horses were fat, dumb, and happy. And we even came across a statue of Portola. And of course, there's a petition to have him removed. I would warn you against that, though. This may be considered a painful lesson in history, but if we erase those painful lessons from history, we could be doomed to repeat them. Leave the statue. Maybe make some amendments and include a more complete picture. I found garbage. I found violence, seemingly misplaced, if you will. Sometimes it was difficult to tell what was graffiti and what was an authorized sign. Oh, California, you just make it too easy to make fun of you. Oh, it's just so beautiful, it's not even funny. We were relaxing, taking in the beautiful scenery, reading the signs, but then our peace and quiet was shattered by the shrill cry of a tourist. She's probably saying, "What a lovely morning." It's German. She screamed at him the whole way up the hill until she realized we were sitting there. We honestly couldn't tell if she was happy or angry. But it was nice when they went past, because we went back to reading the signs. Well, hi, buddy. There's a sticker of you right here. As we pack up to leave Pacifica, I'm in a great mood. I really enjoyed being here. Even the fake beach window screen isn't bringing me down. I'll be back, hungry for more. I enjoyed being in a California town where people still seem to love America. They still seem to care about their state and take good care of their neighbors. This was a lot of fun. I recommend you go find a place like this too, whether it's Pacifica or some other hidden gem. And I'll leave you with a few moments of zen from the beach.